welcome back. Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others, and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
Ask me how I know I'm in hell right now. There's a driverless damn car, nobody in the car, with a billboard that says, humans are so 2023. Hire an AI. This is a real life billboard in San Francisco, California. We got rampant homelessness, a crisis. Nobody can afford housing. But wait, your employee needs rest? Wait, healthcare? Wait, they need to eat lunch? That is so 2023. Humans are so 2023. What are you, an idiot? Hire an AI.
It actually feels like Dystopia is like right around the corner. Like full on Blade Runner Dystopia. It's like right there. Right there, man.
I started listening to this new podcast and it is blowing my mind. It's called the Telepathy Tapes. She is doing this podcast based off this study that children with autism and nonverbal autism have telepathy.
What?
It's the wildest thing, dude. So she got in contact with this doctor and she's like, okay, well, I gotta study this. And so she put like her credibility on the line, right? Because it's like, that sounds a little crazy. But she did this test, brought in hundreds of kids that were claimed to have this ability, nonverbal. And what they would do is they would put a parent in another room, the child in another room, and they would show something on the screen, whether it was a number, a picture, a color. Then they would go and the nonverbal kid would communicate on like an iPad or something. And they're 95% accurate. But apparently it's a phenomenon. Like a ton of autistic nonverbal kids somehow have this gift of telepathy.
How is that possible?
Gosh.
I don't know.
That just confirms that it legitimate is a superpower. Like that, like that's just like
real.
There's just more you look into it. Like it really is interesting.
I've listened to every episode that's available of that podcast, and I really, really want to believe it. I really do. I don't want to spoil it for any of you guys just in case you want to check it out. And if you do, please let me know what you think. I don't know if I'm just jaded or I'm tired of being disappointed by things that end up not being true. But once I got through the last episode, it was out there, man. Is he recording it? Trying to 1v1 a polar bear's not the best idea, bro. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. Yeah. Always take that advice. Return the slab. Return the slab. Bro, I used to be so scared of that cartoon when I was a kid. That cartoon is freaky, man. This one's special. You rarely see a Courage reference.
How does that even start? Like, we're in an area where there's absolutely no fires. And that thing just starts.
They've caught a couple of people starting fires. There was at least 2 guys that got arrested already, and it got me curious. So I looked up what percentage of California's wildfires are man-made. People, whether purposeful, reckless, or simply careless, are responsible for about 95% of California's wildfires. In 2023 alone, people caused more than 7,000 wildfires in California. Nationally, it was more than 50,000. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh no. Bro, pigeons are usually full of diseases. They're basically like rats. If he would have caught like a loose chicken on the street, that would have been different. But pigeons, dude, fresh, never frozen. That's true. That's actually true. Finally, someone serving fresh food in America. Dang, he was thinking outside the box. Maybe next time they won't make that room out of cardboard.
New developments in the death of a former OpenAI researcher known for being a whistleblower. His parents have now hired an independent investigator to determine his cause of death. That's according to our media partners at the Mercury News. Back on November 26th, San Francisco police found the body of 26-year-old Suchair Balaji in his San Francisco apartment after officers were called to do a well-being check. The medical examiner says Balaji died by suicide and there are no signs of foul play. But his parents have doubts and have hired an expert to perform an independent autopsy. Balaji, just 3 months after publicly accusing OpenAI of violating U.S. copyright law while developing ChatGPT. His information was expected to play a key part in lawsuits against the company. OpenAI has said all of its work is legal under fair use laws.
Why is it that whistleblowers are always sad? The Boeing whistleblower was sad too, right? That's pretty weird, don't y'all think? Dude was so young too. Like, I just don't buy it.
Mom and I were sitting up in our backyard in
look,
the house
here it is.
here, and then next thing we hear is him yelling, "Neighbors, neighbors, he's trying to start a fire. Call 911, call 911. My mom ran out in her bathrobe ready to fight the guy. And all of the neighbors started coming out, calling 911. We really banded together as a group. A few gentlemen in the neighborhood had detained him. They had surrounded him, gotten him on his knees, and then they got some zip ties, and my stepdad came out with some rope, and we were able to do a citizen's arrest and detain him until the police had arrived. He had a like a propane tank or it's a big yellow tank, like a flamethrower basically. And the neighbor said that he saw the guy behind a van trying to light something on fire.
You see what I mean? I used to think that the wilderness would just catch on fire randomly, but apparently not. It's just some psychos out there that want to cause some chaos.
The amount of Illuminati/Masonic symbolism in the show Squid Games, the most popular show in the world right now, is starting conspiracies. And spoiler alert, this is probably going to ruin some things, but if you haven't seen the show, it's about these games, and people have to play these games, and if they pass the game, they survive, and they're trying to get this massive cash prize at the end, and if they don't pass the game, they die. And the people watching these games are extremely wealthy elites. And if you look at the people behind the scenes of these games, they wear their masks almost identical to the ones that the Rothschilds wore when they had their own parties. And when you see them walking down the stairs, they're greeted by people that are dressed up as lizard people. And the Illuminati and Masonic symbolism is shown pretty clear here in this game. You can see the massive triangle posing as a table. In the middle, there's a light. That's where the eye would usually be. And then the checkerboard flooring. This is very similar to what they have at the Masonic temples. Now, my question to you is, why did they do this? Are they trying to tell us something, or is it all just a coincidence?
I believe it, man. I think this actually happens. We just don't know about it. Some group out there with lots and lots of money might be doing it right now.
I gotta go back. Oh, hell no. Huh? Oh! Oh! I gotta go back. Oh, hell no. Huh? Oh! Oh!
Bro's out here getting hit by parked cars. That Accord is totaled now, just so you know. Is that an alligator? What's it, practicing its backstroke? Synchronized swimming? What's happening here? Some species evolved to hunt. The crocodiles pretending to be a human drowning. No way. This can't be true. I don't know, man. If that's true, that's crazy. That's crazy and creepy. We have those? Holy crap, I want one. That would be like the most epic Halloween costume ever. Could you imagine if you had this? Just strolling down your neighborhood in the middle of the night with this thing. Oof.
Did you get that on video?
Dang, bro.
Did you get that on video?
Why do I kind of feel bad for it? So what happens whenever this happens? Is this technically a hit and run? I mean, it's not a person, it's a remote control car. So I guess everyone just has a nice day. Monkey flies a kite. Huh. That's pretty awesome, bro. Where'd he get a kite? Bro's just living life. No bills, no worries, just a chill monkey.
2 men in the US have died in a remote forest while searching for Bigfoot. Drones, aircraft, dogs, and 60 volunteers were called in on a 3-day search starting on Christmas Day to find the pair, after a family member reported that they hadn't returned from a trip to the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest to find proof that the mystical creature existed. Authorities in Washington state said rescuers searched in brutally cold weather conditions and said the men appeared to have due to exposure based on weather conditions and ill-preparedness. Hundreds of sightings of Bigfoot, who also goes by the name Sasquatch, have been reported in the Pacific Northwest of the United States and Western Canada. In Skamania County, where the pair went missing, Bigfoot is protected so that a person can end up getting a year in prison or a $1,000 fine if the creature is harmed.
That's sad, man. Did she say you could get fined for hurting Bigfoot though? What does she mean he's protected? A Washington County's unique hunting ban, most people don't consider the legality of Bigfoot hunting, but in Washington state, it's part of the law. In Skamania County, it's illegal to kill the mythological ape. What? How can you hunt something that doesn't exist? A lot of people do go missing there.
Yo. Yo.
I was so ready for a jump scare. Not this time, I guess. But yeah, that is exactly what cubs do at 3 a.m.
You don't have any fish fruits? You don't have any fish fruits?
Why is bro looking like that? Those eyes look painted on, bruh. That's more of a do you got games on your phone? And that's why they're called lagartijas. Lagartijas is a Spanish word for push-ups, but it's also the same word for lizards. They got pretty good form too. Chest to the ground, full extension. You deserve it. You held on to them for too long. Imagine getting your Christmas lights repossessed by a deer. I think your lease was up, bro. And Santa wants them back. That's why the song is called Feliz Navidad.
Hi, Stuart. Hi, Linda. Your city's burning down. Oh, you don't know who these people are? This is Stuart and Linda Resnick. The Resnicks own the Wonderful Company. Ironic, isn't it? Palm, Fiji Water, Wonderful Pistachios. They also own preschools. They develop real estate. Linda and Stuart Resnick use more water than every single resident of Los Angeles combined. Linda and Stuart Resnick own 60% of California's water. Linda and Stuart Resnick own 60% of California's water. This California, where multiple fires are currently at 0% containment. And a 2016 study showed that the Resnick's agricultural businesses were, quote, thought to consume more of the state's water than any other family, farm, or company. So while California continues to burn, you should probably know that Linda and Stuart Resnick think everything is just wonderful.
How can you own water? Water comes out of the ground, bro. You know, it's crazy the amount of corruption that gets uncovered that we have no idea that's going on until shiz hits the fan. Like, you don't know that somebody owns 60% of California's water supply until California's on fire. So how many more corrupt situations do we have like this going on at all times right now? What? If you believe in Jesus, you believe in aliens. The mind evolvers. Downtown LA. That's crazy. The mocking's going hard, man. We got Alien Church now, AI Jesus that you can confess to. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, now they got like an anime mascot in the Vatican whose name is Lucy, as in Lucifer. Awesome.
Is he gonna flick him on?
Oh no.
Come on, buddy. Leave the bar.
Your move.
No way, brother. That's not suspicious.
At all.
I need to see that driver's POV. You know that cop is cracking up right now. Bro's probably just gonna go back inside and order 5 more drinks.
What is that? It does not look like a drone to me. And why isn't the government doing anything about them? At least this guy used his telescope. Look at that thing. See it flashing up there? That's crazy.
Yo, I really want a telescope, I'm telling you. I was starting to think I was gonna be left out, but I think I'm finally starting to see them here in Dallas. I think we're getting to a point where they're kind of everywhere now. LA. Wow. That's crazy. It doesn't even look real, dude. That looks like a movie. It looks like a movie scene. It's sad too that everybody got their insurance canceled. So like, what's the point of insurance, you know? If the main thing that you're buying it for, they're not gonna cover. Make it make sense. What? It gave up. I gave up. I mean, it is 3 a.m. I don't think anybody can work that late. That's just too much, man.
This is Vey, a German company betting on remotely driven cars instead of autonomous vehicles. Vey employs human drivers who operate cars remotely from a centralized location. It currently has 30 cars operating in a 25-mile radius of Las Vegas, with plans to expand to 100 cars by the end of the year. The service works like a hybrid of ride-hailing and car rentals. You request a car through the Vey app and a remote driver brings it to your location. Then, you take over the wheel and drive yourself, charged per minute of use. Once finished, you park the car and the remote driver takes over again, delivering it to the next customer. Vey claims its service is about half the cost of Uber or Lyft because it uses a simpler camera-based system instead of expensive LiDAR sensors. Remote drivers sit in specialized setups resembling racing simulators, complete with steering wheels, pedals, and multiple screens displaying camera feeds. They undergo extensive training and certification before operating vehicles on public roads. The system is designed with multiple safety features, including safeguards against connection loss and clear visual indicators for when the car is under remote control for privacy's sake.
We're going full circle here. I don't know if this is worse than self-driving cars. This is actually ridiculous. Wouldn't it be better if you just, I don't know, actually drove the car? Work from home Uber is crazy. Yeah, exactly. My driver's gonna be complaining about ping and stick drift now. Yep. Oh no. Demoted to customer. To be honest, that wasn't that bad. He can probably just buff out those scratches. As a matter of fact, I don't think he will be demoted. They're probably gonna make him plant manager.
So who was gonna tell me that ChatGPT used 185,000 gallons of water during its training alone? Not only that, let's keep going. According to the study, a typical user's interaction with ChatGPT is equivalent to emptying out a sizable bottle of fresh water onto the ground. What that means is, and I researched this, you can look this up, ChatGPT can't use salt water, like, to run it, right? You know, why does ChatGPT use water? It's the data centers, how they're running this, you know, to get the interaction, to keep the equipment cool. They're using not just fresh water, pristine fresh water from, like, you know, springs and things like that. And we risk having a shortage in water supply because of this. So I guess everything is environmentally unstable or unfriendly, because that is a lot of water. And you're pouring a fresh bottle of Zephyr Hills on the floor every time you interact with ChatGPT. Who was going to tell me this? It's kind of crazy.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. 16 million people asked ChatGPT to write an email a week. It costs more than 435 million liters of water. Oh my God. Yeah, we gotta turn it off. Why don't they just move all their ChatGPT servers to, like, Antarctica or something? It's freezing cold up there. There's an idea. You can have that one.
There's a bar in there open. Give my boy some glasses.
Seriously, get this guy some glasses. Bro wants to see every pixel in a pixel in a pixel. Oh my God. The roasting. Terms and conditions, hate to see him coming. He's reading between the lines and everything. He's trying to see next week.
Kim Jong-un has reportedly banned North Koreans from eating hot dogs. This bizarre move is part of a crackdown on the invasion of Western culture in the communist state. So anyone caught serving them at home or selling them in the street would be committing treason and risk being shipped off to labour camps. Hot dogs are often used as an ingredient in a popular spicy noodle soup called budae-jjigae, which was imported from pro-Western South Korea in 2017. But a vendor in a northern province says sales have stopped and anyone caught selling the soup will be shut down.
Bro banned the glizzies? Hot dogs weren't even invented in America though. They're like German or something. Dude doesn't even know how to hate on a culture correctly. Well guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.